Remember how in my Harry review, I said that the Stinger missile was the perfect weapon for murdering billion-dollar aircraft with? Well, guess what?
I lied.
Hey guys, Sweet Leap Roll here, back at it again with yet another Call of Duty Mega Bloks set review. This time it's the SAM turret, and this set comes with 91 pieces, one minifigure, and retails for about $12. Okay, so where do I start with this set? It's both simple and complex. And it's fantastic. Now it's obviously trying to replicate the SAM turret point streak from the multiplayer of Modern Warfare 3, and to that end, it does a pretty good job. It's simplistic, cheap, and you know, it's just one of those sets that you can't help buying more than one of.
You're addicted to the violent brutality. It's like you're snorting plastic.
So the way this set was built is kind of cool. It's made up with a whole bunch of flat pieces with rounded edges, as well as these weird 2x2 flat pieces with studs on either side. Now, the top here, there is space, grammar please, for 4 missiles per pod. And what they've used to do this, here, I'll pull this out for you actually, if I can. There we go. So what they've done with this is they've used a recolored RPG missile that we've got in previous sets. They use these to replicate the rockets. But what connects the two missile racks, you may ask?
Why are you directing questions to a computer screen? What are you, stupid?
Let me show you the more complex side of this build. In the middle, there's this brick with a red light on it. And I assume that's to replicate the laser guidance element of this launcher. I mean, it's got to lock onto airplanes somehow. Anyways, the 2 quad pods attach in the middle here through this brick. And then it connects to a swivel mount here, which attaches to a rod, which then attaches to another swivel mount, which then attaches to a base, which then attaches to a tripod. So the tripod legs are movable. They can move up and, you know, left to right, like this. All of them can do this here. Oh, except for that one actually. Just totally derped out right there. That one actually connects to the base plate, but of course you can remove this whole turret off the base. But before we get to that, let me readjust here, and I will show you what else moves. So, the main body of the turret can swing like this on that swivel. As I show you, there's a swivel up here, so not only can it move like this, but it can also move like that. That looks ridiculous like that. And it can also move like that, but at this point, it just looks absolutely awful. And the best way to pose this, I would recommend, is how they pose this on the front box art. But anyway, let me show you what I meant by able to remove this turret off the base plate. All you gotta do is, see that little part right there? Pull, and oh look, it pops out because there's a little T-bone thing in there. Once again, I totally just derped out because I'm an idiot and forgot that that was attached. So let me break that off there. Everything's falling apart. Push that in, and there you go. When it's off the base plate, it is very flimsy. It's like a baby elephant trying to walk. It's like all its legs are, you see what I mean? It just, it doesn't work when it's off the base plate. Let's talk about this part of the set in more detail. It comes with this little shrub, which is all flexible rubber. It also comes with these 3 sandbags, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but the texture on these is actually different, and when you touch it, especially when you scratch it with your nail, you can really feel it's not a regular brick. They did add some extra texture to it to make it feel more like a sandbag, and that's just, it's the subtle things that Mega Bloks puts into their sets that just... The base is all sand colored, except for this. So Mega Bloks, I told you I love you, you're one of my favorite building companies, but you made that the wrong shade compared to this. Same thing with this piece right here, the 2x3, and the little piece hiding underneath of it. Of course, the SAM turret does go over top of it like that, so it's not very noticeable. and the third leg of the SAM turret. You know, I'm not even gonna... Get out of here, Sam! Get out of here! Alright, so the third leg of the SAM turret actually goes right there. So again, it's not too noticeable, just gripes about the set at this point. Okay, so the last thing to talk about is the set comes with one remarkably generic minifigure. Let's talk about the details he comes with. In case you can't tell, he's got a green jacket, black gloves, kind of a blackish brown combat vest here, and let me take his hand off his gun there. You can see it's not the full-size body armor vest, rather just the shoulder straps as well as the bottom part. If you don't know what I mean by the full body vest, there's two types of these. One that's like this, and another one where the armor actually comes up to here and completely covers up their body. His pants are this kind of, I guess, desert color. They've got this I guess black dot effect is what I call it, because I don't know the appropriate term. But once again, it gives them more of a I guess a realistic feel rather than it just being one flat color. And that's something, you know, I always like that Mega Bloks does, is they add these little black dot, black lines, or whatever effects to basically everything they do to make it feel more gritty and realistic. As for accessories, he comes with a little leg strap there with a green flashbang. Flip him around. He's got a backpack with two pouch pieces on it. The gun he comes with is a desert camo kind of styled M4. And the nice thing I like about the M4s in the Mega Bloks set is they are the only Mega Bloks weapons which I've consistently found the guy can hold in two hands and actually make it look like he's looking down the sights. All the other ones, like the AK-47, it's always like he's just holding it by the hip, but the M4 is the only one I've found that can consistently bring up to eye level. Just like that, and it's the only one where it looks like he's actually really looking down the sights. As for his head, which I kind of skimmed over, it's kind of just an FDE colored balaclava with headset and goggles. You've seen this before, recolored or not. But yeah, like I said, remarkably generic, but just fine for this SAM turret set. And there you have it, the Call of Duty Mega Bloks SAM turret. Now, if you liked this video and want to see other videos where I review stuff that was like in this video, please do go ahead and subscribe. Remember to like the video if you liked the video, and leave a comment telling me what you want to see in future videos. I would like to thank you for watching, and this is Sweet Leet Roll, rolling out. Have a good one.